In his own end zone, it's Carr. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to...
Necesito. ¿Te acuerdas tú de mí? Yo necesito. ¿Te acuerdas tú de mí?
Escape through the mass of bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Yo necesito.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now they'll throw with Carr. They'll roll him out right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Bonita.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. A little juke. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Pretty good little 2-play sequence. First the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run the counter. It's Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run toss to the right with Drake. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr rolling to his right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Oh, he gets free left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 24 yards.
Plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
A 200 millas con un jet ski. Sí, él cogió el palo. Sí.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. A rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. What a start defensively.
¿Por qué me tratan así? Si yo quiero ser feliz.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Time to go to work. Let's go. 93.
Carr now on first down. And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a play fake. Carr. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there for the Raiders.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Carr out to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Carr. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. throw for it on 4th down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. On 2nd and 9. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 95 yards. And the Chiefs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. That is a dangerous combination right there, as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5.
Time, baby.
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
You talking
And
shit,
last time, they had it 4th and goal.
It's like that, your style?
Didn't get it. Now they've got to put that
That's
behind
your
and try to
style.
put together another drive.
You talking
A simple
winning.
tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the
You
defense.
talking winning.
Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold
You
us the
open that
whole time. We got
microphone.
down to position.
You
We were
open that
able to
microphone,
be in
winning the
position to
game.
score. Let's go
Like,
ahead and attack
damn,
again.
that
Continue
really?
to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
And this time, and he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. 2nd and 10.
Qué huele bicho eres. Eres un huele bicho.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
You appear winning. You open the microphone because you score. Huele bicho. Huele bicho.
1 quarter down, 8-0.
No. Close the micro. I don't want to talk with you. I don't want to talk with you. I do not want to talk with you because you don't open the microphone at the beginning. You open when you are winning. No, I don't like your style. I don't like your style. I don't like your style.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Carr going to throw. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You 0.
Mahomes going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make...
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And now the rookie's free. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So they look to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. What I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
See, the Dolphin is going to beat me. The Dolphin is going to beat me. See, that is the Dolphin. See? And you're going to change the team. In a few weeks, you change the team to the Dolphins. See? See? See?
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
And next week you change to the Dolphins because he is from the Dolphins. I have my complete team.
Step aside. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
Down. Same. Low 19. Low 17.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
And everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a
I'm a
turnover,
Chivata.
you take it away,
I'm follow
they stick it in the end
Chivata.
zone, keep
I
the
follow
momentum
Chivata.
going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying
The
and
Gigi,
stopping that two-point
the
attempt.
Green Bay Gigi, Chivata. I am the Raiders top of the world. Que cherry. Eres un cherry. You are a cherry, bro. You are a fucking cherry. Interception for touchdown. Interception. Cherry head. Cherry head. Mira, go your red head. Cherry head.
And because they did so,
You see your cherry head?
Makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, now loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
The chicken have to call.
As we step aside here in this second quarter.
The chicken. Mira, you was sleeping on the onside kick. You was sleeping on the onside kick. See?
This time it's 3rd and 3. And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
El intercepción para touchdown te supo a mierda. Y el onside kick más a mierda aún. Eso apesta. Eso apesta. I'm putting players on my position. You have my TV timeout. Respect my TV timeout. Respect my TV timeout. Respect my TV timeout. See, I hate a chief hater. Chief hater. Chief hater. You don't enjoy the game. You fucking shit. Enjoy. That the game have a rule. The game have a rule. See? Yeah. That was my home behind me on the interception. That was a bitch. Jumping. On the interception, that was the bitch. Toma.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You use number 34 on your shirt. In your shirt, when you was a player, like a little kid, you use number 34. Because you was a fan of Bo Jackson. Don't say, Bo Jackson. Mamá, bicho. It's my system.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's my system. It's my system.
They run the counter. It's Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second.
¿Será por el patrón o a DEA? Porque you smell like a cop. I smell like a cop here.
All runs on this drive so
California, California, California. We have the Wildcats. You remember the movie Wildcat? The fat boy who have to pay the money and he have a hot dog in his pants and he broke the field goal at the end. Boom. Vamos, 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 vamos. That is number 95.
Gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Chiefs
Quickly
now
now
use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The run only got a yard. 9. Running it with Jacobs. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
You don't have timeout to adjust this. Hey.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a swift kick fielded just inside the 20. And he returns this to the 22. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, that's
Big
double
Papa.
coverage and intercepted.
Big Papa.
Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory
Big
at the 45-yard
Papa.
line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Puta madre.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game. And ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes completes it to Hardman.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
First half in the books. You're watching NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action to Drake. Now Carr. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your forward position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Mahomes now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are...
pasó? ¿Se pegó con la loto?